Going back to the civil rights era in the 1960s, law enforcement agencies, with the FBI being the most prolific of those, have used confidential informants within predominantly minority communities. As then, these informants are of two types. The first being of those who observe speech and behaviors of members, and these types of informants are more passive, while the second of those being agent provocateurs. Informants that behave as agent provocateurs lure or provoke individuals into discussions about violence or other criminal activities through emotional appeals. In most instances, these appeals are based in legitimate grievances. However, the agent provocateurs will begin to present ideas and plans to those being provoked, usually teenage males or young men, that then lure them into activities that would be criminal in nature. These agent provocateurs lure them into certain activities in which the young males were not independently planning on their own. Once provocateurs stir up emotions of these young males over months, perhaps even years, law enforcement records sufficient caustic statements or words to then set plans into motion that then arrest these young men who are dupes into terrorism-related types of indictments. We say that if law enforcement, the FBI in particular, were our true community partners or friends, they would not use agent provocateurs to entrap, confuse, and emotionally unstable community members. There would instead be intervention, not egging them on to commit certain types of speech or lure them into plans that just lead to convictions. If there are men coming into our Islamic centers or gatherings in Michigan in which they are using emotional appeals to youth, young men in particular, about certain activities such as encourage them to go fight overseas or to seek revenge against the American population based upon foreign or domestic concerns, there is a high probability that these men coming into our community, and sometimes women, are in fact provocateurs. In such cases, those of us who hear such discussions should alert the leadership of our Islamic centers or elders of those gatherings in the community immediately. Those leaders or individuals who have witnessed such should then contact CAIR Michigan afterwards for further guidance on how to handle these potential provocateurs. If provocative speech is being communicated over social media platforms and groups which you are in or you are privately messaged, take screenshots of such communications, then also contact CAIR Michigan immediately. For more questions, you may contact our office at 248-559-2247. That's 248-559-2247.